Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Gloria's Estates. And once again, we have a fabulous show set up for you. We don't do these terribly often, honestly, because this is the most difficult show to set up and get everything prepped for. So it's really, really fantastic when we can get these set up for you. What we're going to go through tonight is we're going to go through a slight history of jewelry back to about the 1860s. And not only are we going to show you what the pieces look like from that historical period, but also we make them available for sale, which is one of the coolest things about us, is that we can bring you pieces that are over a century-year old at just phenomenal deals. So let's jump right into it. I'm going to show you one of the ones that's going to be interesting, I shall say, where I picked this beauty up, and unfortunately, it's just a single one, but I'll get you a better look at it, and I'll let you decide. So this here is just a single earring. Now this particular one, it features triple rose-cut diamonds, which dates it back to the 1860s, 1880s. But like I said, it is just a single earring, so we're calling this affectionately a Mechanics Special. So you can get this beautiful piece for not a lot of money and work it into whatever you want. I think this would look fabulous as a ring or as a pendant, but just as a single earring, it's not probably going to be nearly as functional. Now, our normal price on this is $199. However, tonight, if you need it, if you want it, this is a perfect project for anybody. How about $100? That's right, you heard me correct. A $100 bill takes home this just absolutely fabulous triple rose cut earring, which would be perfect for anybody to set up and work on and make something incredibly, incredibly beautiful with it. Now, speaking of working with and making stuff, don't forget that we actually do have a physical location. It's 3016 Highway 51 South here in Hernando, Mississippi. We do have a jeweler on staff who can handle any and all of your jewelry needs, and if not, we will find somebody to take care of them for you. So speaking of rose cuts are one of the hardest things to get a hold of. So when this walked in my door, I thought this was the coolest thing ever. Check this out, we'll get you a better view on it. So this is just this cute little lapel pin, and it's a row of rose cut diamonds, which dates this most likely from the pin and from the stones, somewhere around the 1880s, 1890s. And it is, believe it or not, fairly heavy. So our normal price on this is supposed to be $699. I'll tell you where we can get you tonight. How about $400? That's right, $400 for a rose-cut lizard lapel pin. That is so, so cool, very odd, very unusual. And as we say that, I might as well run into our normal caveat of we are not some big box chain. Obviously, we do not have hundreds of these in the back room. We have one and one only. So if you see something tonight, if you want to pick it up, go ahead, give us a call. Phone number is 662-781-8400 or message us, and we will absolutely get you set up. And believe me, these are the style of pieces that we sell, that we're known for, that go incredibly, incredibly fast. Speaking of going incredibly fast, these are going to fly out of here. Check these out. These are actually hand-painted portraits, earrings, and I'm going to date these from sometime around the 1890s. You can get really close up and check out. You can actually see in the white parts that those are hand-painted. That is incredibly rare to have survived this long. They were very common back then, but nowadays, you do not see stuff like this anymore. So our normal price on this is supposed to be $399. And I'll tell you what, tonight, own this beautiful piece of history, adopt this beautiful piece of history. How about for $250? You heard me right, $250. They are 14 karat gold, hand-painted earrings. That is so cool, so odd, and so unusual. All right, one of the cool things that we do actually allow our customers to do is to trade up, trade in beautiful pieces that they've previously purchased for us. So when it comes to this piece, if you say, hey, that looks familiar, You're right. We actually have had this piece on one of our shows before, and somebody decided to trade it in for something newer, nicer, finer, and better, which is always an option. So I figured I'd bring it back to our show. This particular one features a mine cut diamond in the center of 2 seed pearls set in 14 karat yellow gold, and it is a size 6. So our normal price on it is supposed to be $299. Tell you what, let's get you in it tonight for $150. Right, $150 for a 130, 140-year-old ring. You cannot beg, borrow, or steal pieces like this anywhere but here at Gloria's or places like me. But believe me, these kind of deals do not come up terribly, terribly often. So when you see something here you like, please let me know. Give us a shout, give us a message, give us a call, whatever it takes, because when it comes to historical pieces, we sell them fabulously fast, super fast. Come and get it while you can. Our next one is just kind of a cool, neat, odd and interesting piece. Back in the days when seed opals were very desirable, very hard to get. It was kind of a fashion thing back in the 1890s, 1890s to the 1910s. And this one here is in 10 karat yellow gold, size 5.5. So our normal price on it is supposed to be $299. I tell you what, let's get it out to you tonight for $150. That's right, $150 for a phenomenal seed pearl design ring that is so cool, so unusual, and it just holds all that historical information. I like that. Now, I will give everybody a warning tonight that if you hear me say tiny but mighty a lot more tonight than normal, it's true. But unfortunately, when it comes to these historical pieces, you're going to find that a lot of these are going to be quite a bit smaller, quite a bit more petite than modern made pieces. So unfortunately, just back then, they tended to have smaller hands, I suppose. All right, let's keep rolling. Our next one is gorgeous. Now this one is going to be from the 1920s or the 1930s, and it's a beautiful ladies' diamond solitaire wedding ring. It has the one in the center, which is about a 40-pointer, and all together in diamonds is going to be at about a half carat total weight. So, and the reason I can tell you it's from the 1920s and the 1930s is that center stone is actually a European cut. Very, very cool, very unusual piece. And our normal price on it is supposed to be $799. However, tonight, get this piece of history, 100-year-old ring for $500. You heard me correct. A 40-point, almost a half carat diamond, total weight, and it's $500. These kind of deals, these kind of steals don't stay around long. So that is really, really beautiful. That's a gorgeous piece. It is a gorgeous piece, but I think this one, personally, in the whole show, this is going to be my favorite ring. I really like this one. It has a lot of style, a lot of bling, so let's get you a better look on it. This one here is again going to be from the 1920s to 1930s. Might be slightly newer than that, but I will tell you why. This here is a beautiful halo of round brilliant diamonds surrounding a wonderful pearl. But on each side, and I'll see if I can twist it a little bit and get you a better view on it, is set in mine cut diamonds. So this was made, designed, put together sometime around the transition between mine cut into modern round brilliant cut diamonds, which would place it sometime in the 1920s, 1930s. Now, the normal price on this ring is supposed to be $1999, and believe me, it is worth every penny of $2,000 just for the history, just for the beauty, just for the ambiance. However, tonight you can get an even better deal on it. In fact, let's do the deal of the day on it. Cool. Deal of the day tonight, this beautiful 100-year-old pearl and diamond with multiple styles of diamond ring for $1,000. You heard me, half price, $1,000 in a size 5. Absolutely gorgeous piece, just phenomenal. This one here is incredible. All right, let's keep rolling. This one here is another beauty. I like this one a lot. This one here is set in 14 karat yellow gold, and it's from the 1930s and 1940s when lapel pins were all that. This was all the rage. So the stone in the center is actually a lady's light blue topaz. It was something that worked well, and I love that rhodium diamond cut top across the lapel pin. Our normal price on it is supposed to be $299. However, I'll tell you what, let's get it out of here tonight for $200. That's right, $200 for any of you out there that are pin fans. That is awesome, absolutely incredible. It is so fun and so neat. Wow, that really works. I like it. All right, our next one is, again, a lot of fun, but you'll notice a lot of stuff tonight is just incredibly fun, incredibly unusual. When you come into these historical pieces, it's hard to avoid. It's hard not to find just amazing stuff from the past. Now, this one here is going to be from the 1920s to the 1940s, somewhere in there. And this is an interesting mix. If you look back, one of our older shows was on cameos, and I talked about the distinct multiple styles of cameos. So when it comes to this one, it actually shows you and has all three, the main three different styles of cameos. If you want, go ahead and jump back, check it out in our YouTube history, or check it out on our Facebook page. And while you're there, do me a favor, go ahead and hit the like and subscribe and share button, because that helps us build this community, helps us grow it, helps us move us further, move us along, and any kind of thing like that absolutely helps us. So thank you when you do that. Thank you for doing that. And we'll see you in the future, because we're not slowing down. We're going to keep going. So check out this beautiful 1940s, 1920s, 1940s, size 5 3/4, triple cameo ring. And like I said, the really cool part about it is that it shows multiple styles of cameo. So if you're a cameo nut, this absolutely has to be a must-have for you. Our normal price on it is supposed to be $899. Now, I'll tell you where we can get you tonight. How about $500? That's right, $500 for a perfect example of your cameos across history and everything they can be. That is super fun, super neat. All right, let's keep rolling. So our next one is an absolutely gorgeous, just very simple scroll design, 18 karat white gold. Now this stone is a round brilliant diamond, but it's an early cut, so it's probably going to be from the 1940s. It is in a size 7.5, and that center stone is right at 45 points. So it's going to be just a hair under a half carat in and of itself. Well, our normal price on this is only supposed to be $599. Tell you what, let's do it tonight just for you for $400. You heard me right. Almost a half carat diamond solitaire that's 80 years old in a beautiful 18 karat white gold setting that's a size 7.5 for $400. That's right. You cannot beat these kind of deals, find these kind of styles anywhere else. You've got to come to places like us that bring you just incredible pieces of history that are ready to be, as we say, adopted and worn and brought to new life again. I absolutely love it. All right, our next one's from the 1940s to the 1960s. These princess styles were very fashionable then, very popular. And this one here is our tiny but mighty, definitely size 4. But let's get a better view on it. This one here is normally priced at $299, but I'll tell you what, we can get you in this just beautiful ring for $200. And you'll talk to all kinds of people. If you wear this around and out, they'll all say the same thing. I had one of those, my mother had one of those, my grandmother had one of those. So when you want to wear a piece of history, this ring is absolutely undeniable. Everybody knows when it's from, where it's from, how it's from, and you cannot go wrong with it. And I tell you what, for $200, set in white gold, size 4, this is incredible. All right. Well, now that was one of the styles of princess style rings. The other one was a horizontal, one was vertical, one was a horizontal. So here's your horizontal style of princess cut ring. It is also going to be around in the same age group. It's going to be 1940s to 1960s. However, this one is going to be a straight size 7, normal size 7. It's going to be a little bit heavier, and it is set in white gold with that rhodium white gold top on it, that diamond cut top. Our normal price on it is supposed to be $399. I tell you what, let's do it tonight for, how about $250? That's right, $250 for a gorgeous 1940s, 1960s princess style ring. That is so cool, so neat. I love it. Now you'll notice a lot of these styles do look similar and do look the same, but that's also how we know when they're from, what their style is, what year they're from. The other is the diamond cuts on them. So this one here is a perfect example of that. Let me get you a better view on it. This is set in 14 karat white gold. It is a size 4 3/4. So again, my tiny but mighty comes out to play. It's 1950s, 1960s. So it's a little bit newer than those other ones, but it's a very beautiful, gorgeous 2-piece solder diamond wedding set. And again, this normally would be priced at $599. However, tonight, let's get it out to you for $400. That's right. If you know somebody who's getting married, if you are thinking of asking and popping the question in this beautiful weather we're possibly going to have today, go ahead and give us a ring, give us a shout. The number's at the bottom of the screen. It's 662-781-8400, or message us. We will do everything in our power to make sure that your fabulous day is as fabulous as you can make it, as you need it to be. All right, let's keep rolling. Another beautiful piece. I love these historical pieces. I love doing the history of jewelry. I love just walking through it. And the best part about it is you not only get to watch it and view it and progress with it, but you also have a chance to buy it and to own it and to wear it and to love it. So here we go. 14 karat white gold, and we have another tiny but mighty, size 4 1/2. Ladies, dual pearl on a single cut diamond band. So these single cuts really started coming into fashion sometime around the 50s or 60s, and so did this style, and I absolutely love it. So our normal price on this beauty is supposed to be $399. However, tonight, let's get you in it for, how about $250? That's right, $250 for this just phenomenal style pearl and diamond ring that screams of its historical value, that you just know the beauty is going to live on, live with you, live with others, everything else. I like that. That's another beautiful, beautiful piece. All right, we're coming a little bit newer. Now this one here is a very distinct style, and so we know that dates it pretty well. This one is from the 1960s. It is in a size 5 and 14 karat. Has its dual leaf. Let me get you a better view on it. Dual leaves on each side of dual cabochon cut sapphires. They were also called Lindy sapphires, or they were also called star sapphires. And the reason why we know these are from the 60s is that was when they got very popular, imported. A man named Lindy, hence the Lindy Star or the Lindy Stone, started importing a bunch of these from Brazil and cutting them like this, and it was really very, very unusual to see it. And they made their way through popularity, they made their way through fashion. And so this one here, size 5, set in 14 karat gold, is normally supposed to be priced at $349. Tell you what, let's do it tonight for about $200. That's right, $200 for a 60-year-old ring featuring dual cabochon cut Lindy cut sapphires. That is so neat, so fun. You will get stopped and you will get asked about this ring, trust me. All right. We not only deal with silver and platinum, not only with gold and platinum, but also with silver. So I wanted to bring out a couple of these older beauties and just kind of show them off, because we do actually have a silver selection within our store, again at 3016 Highway 51 South in Hernando, Mississippi. And silver's one of those things that people love it or wear it or they don't. So if you do like silver, come on in. We'll set you up. We'll take care of you. Or if you have that gift you need to get, this could be a perfect time to do it. So these here are set from the 1950s, 1960s. These spoon rings were very, very popular all the way up until about the 1980s. But let you get a good view on these. And the best part about them is they can be basically any size. So our normal prices on these style rings, these kind of rings, is $19.95. And I don't mean $2,000, I mean $20. However, today we're going to do them on sale. How about $10 a piece? You heard me correctly, $10 a piece on sterling silver rings, spoon rings that are just awesome. They're a throwback to history. I don't know. There's something about a beautiful, well-made silver spoon ring that speaks for itself. All right, we got a couple more. We're going to keep going. Now, this one moves into the 1960s, 1970s, and you can kind of tell that from the setting and the white gold rhodium top. Now, this one here has approximately a 1/4 carat diamond in the top, and it's marked happiness on the ring. Its normal price supposed to be $399. However, tonight I'm going to get you one of the best deals. It's not going to be the deal of the day, but one of the best deals of the night. We're going to let this go tonight for $200. You heard me correct. Diamond solitaire wedding ring for $200. It's right at a 1/4 carat total weight. So this one here is phenomenal. If you're looking for the best deal, if you're looking for a great deal, don't let this one pass you by. This is an awesome looking ring with an awesome style. Go ahead and call us, message us at the bottom of the screen. We'll set you up. All right, we're going to finish it out with something really cool, really odd and unusual. And I didn't quite know where to put this, but I had to put it somewhere, so I just kind of put it on the end. Now, this one here is unfortunately going to be our only Grand Dame of the evening. This one here is a beautiful ring in a size 10, and I'm going to guess it's from the 1980s, 1990s, and you can kind of tell that on the side view where it has the diamonds embedded and then bezel set all across the side. Now, this particular one, though, I think somebody took it and lost their stone out of the top, so they took a crystal and put it up there. So I thought this would just be a fun one to kind of throw in there. I'm not quite sure if it's going to appeal to anybody, but our normal price is supposed to be $399. Let's do it tonight. Let's do it tonight for $250. That's right, $250. And I'm not charging you for the crystal. If you want to swap it out with a diamond, we can also set you up with that. But I figured this would be one of those really fun, cool, odd, and unusual pieces that somebody out there is going to love and going to love to show off and going to love to have and love to own. All right. Well, once again, that brings us to the end. And I hope y'all had as much fun as I did, as we did doing this, because the historical pieces are so interesting, so cool to watch the progression of jewelry all throughout history. And the best part, like I say to everybody, is now you can own it. Now you can buy it. You can wear pieces that are 100 years old, and you cannot do that anywhere else. So again, if you saw anything tonight, you like anything tonight, please give us a call. Numbers at the bottom of the screen, 662-781-8400, or message us, and we will do everything in our power to take care of you. In the meantime, as usual, thank you for showing up. Thank you for watching. We know your time is the most valuable thing that you have, so I hope we enjoyed it together. And as always, if there's anything you need, anything at all, please let us know. We'll do everything within our power to help you out. And until next time, we'll see you then.
Everlasting and true, it's all because of you. That smile sure looks good on you. That smile sure looks good